Summary of Chapter 6, How Riches Come to You. Wallace D. Wattles discusses the ethical approach to acquiring wealth, emphasizing that it's not about taking advantage of others but about creating value that exceeds what you receive in monetary terms. He argues that true riches come from providing more in use value than what you take in cash value. This means that when you conduct business, you should aim to offer products or services that significantly enhance the lives of others. Key concepts. 1. Fair exchange. You should always ensure that your transactions benefit others as much as or more than they benefit you. This doesn't mean you shouldn't profit, rather, your profit should come from genuinely improving the lives of others. 2. Use value. V's. Cash value. The value of what you give use value should always exceed the value of what you receive cash value. For instance, if you sell a book for $20, the ideas in that book should ideally help the buyer achieve something far more valuable, like making thousands of dollars. 3. Ethical business. Wattles insists that if you find yourself in a business that harms others or doesn't add value to their lives, you should leave it immediately. True wealth creation aligns with the betterment of others. 4. Faith and mental image. The chapter also emphasizes the power of belief. To acquire what you desire, you must hold a clear mental image of it, coupled with unwavering faith that it is on its way to you. This mental focus, combined with the belief in an abundant universe, sets the process of wealth creation into motion. Example. Consider a business owner who sells educational courses online. Suppose the owner charges $200 for a course. If the course provides knowledge that helps the student land a job, start a business, or gain a new skill that dramatically improves their life, the course's use value far exceeds the $200 paid. This is a fair exchange where both parties benefit greatly. Wattles gives the example of a man who, initially very poor, only dared to ask for a new rug and a stove, which he received after following the principles in this book. He then realized he had limited himself by asking for too little. Encouraged by his success, he imagined a fully renovated home and eventually achieved it. This story illustrates that by believing in abundance and keeping a clear image of what you want, you can manifest much more than you initially thought possible. The core message is that wealth isn't about taking from others but about contributing to their lives in a way that creates a positive impact, while also fulfilling your own desires through faith and creative thinking. Before moving on to the next chapter, if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel. Summary of Chapter 7, Gratitude. Wallace D. Wattles emphasizes the importance of gratitude as a foundational principle in attracting wealth and maintaining a positive connection with the divine a divine intelligence or creative power. According to Wattles, gratitude is not just a moral virtue but a powerful mental state that aligns you with the source of all riches. It strengthens your connection to the universe and ensures that more good things come your way. Key concepts. 1. Connection to the divine. Gratitude keeps you in harmonious alignment with the creative power, which is the source of all wealth. When you are grateful, you are closer to the divine, which enhances your ability to attract what you desire. 2. Law of gratitude. Wattles explains that the law of gratitude is a natural principle of action and reaction. Expressing gratitude sends out a force that inevitably returns to you as more blessings. It is essential to continually express gratitude to maintain and increase your power to attract wealth. 3. Focus on the best. The chapter stresses the importance of focusing on the best aspects of life rather than dwelling on the negative. What you focus on expands, so by keeping your mind on the positive and being grateful for it, you naturally attract more of the same. 4. Gratitude and faith. Gratitude also strengthens faith. A grateful mind expects good things, which builds a strong, positive belief that more good things are on the way. This expectation becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy as the mind creates what it consistently focuses on. 5. Gratitude for everything. Wattles advises extending gratitude to all aspects of life, including the contributions of others, even those you might not particularly like, such as politicians or industrialists. Recognizing that everything contributes to your advancement keeps you in a positive state and in harmony with the forces that bring you wealth. Example. Imagine a small business owner who is struggling to grow their business. They decide to practice gratitude daily by focusing on everything that is going well: customers who love their products, supportive family members, even the challenges that push them to learn and grow. As they cultivate this habit of gratitude, they notice a shift. More customers come in, they get unexpected opportunities, and their business begins to thrive. By staying focused on gratitude, they maintain a positive mindset and strengthen their belief that more good things are coming their way. This positive energy not only attracts more success, but also helps them see opportunities they might have missed if they were focused on problems. Their gratitude becomes the foundation for their continued growth and prosperity. In essence, The chapter teaches that gratitude is the key to unlocking continuous blessings and ensuring that you stay connected to the source of all riches. By maintaining a grateful heart, you align yourself with the creative forces of the universe, which helps you attract and sustain wealth. Before moving on to the next chapter, if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel. Summary of Chapter 8: Thinking in a Certain Way. In this chapter, Wallace D. Wattles discusses the critical importance of thinking with clarity, certainty, and unwavering focus to manifest wealth. He emphasizes that vague desires are ineffective. Instead, you must form a clear and definite mental image of what you want, hold on to it with faith, and act with purpose. This is the foundation of the creative process that will help you achieve your desires. Key concepts. Clear mental picture. To manifest wealth, you need to have a clear and detailed mental image of what you want. It is not enough to have general desires like wanting wealth or success. You must vividly picture what those desires look like in detail, much like a sailor constantly navigating toward a fixed destination. Focus and purpose. Holding that mental image in your mind is essential. This doesn't mean practicing complex concentration exercises, but simply allowing your deep desire for wealth to keep your focus fixed on your goal. You must also have a strong enough desire for wealth to overcome distractions and mental laziness. Faith in action. It's important not only to envision your desired wealth, but also to act as if it is already yours. Faith that your desire is already coming to you is crucial, as this belief will bring your vision into reality. You must not waver or doubt, but rather live as if you are already in possession of what you seek. Continuous visualization. Wattles highlights the importance of constantly visualizing your desired outcome. This isn't daydreaming, but a purposeful and intentional mental practice that reinforces your faith and helps you take the necessary steps to realize your desires. Gratitude and prayer. Wattles reiterates the power of gratitude, advising readers to be thankful for their imagined possessions as if they already have them. While oral prayer is helpful in clarifying vision, true prayer is the continuous act of focusing on your vision with purpose and belief, not merely asking for things. Application of will. He differentiates between dreamers and achievers by stating that willpower and action behind the vision make the difference. Dreaming alone is not enough. One must have the will to push forward and act in alignment with their vision. Imagine someone who dreams of owning a successful bakery. Instead of vaguely wishing for success, they create a detailed vision of their bakery: the look, the products, the customers, the atmosphere. Every day they visualize this bakery, seeing themselves working inside it, serving customers and thriving. They don't just dream, they act with purpose, baking every day, finding a location, and attracting customers. With each step, they hold the unwavering belief that their bakery will succeed because they have already seen it in their mind. Through this focused effort and belief, their bakery gradually becomes successful, as their actions align with their clear, definite vision and their belief in that vision. In short, Wattles teaches that wealth and success are not just the results of hard work, but of focused and certain thinking, supported by faith, clear vision, and unwavering purpose. Before moving on to the next chapter, if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel. Summary of Chapter 9: How to Use the Will. In this chapter, Wallace D. Wattles emphasizes the proper use of willpower in the process of acquiring wealth. He asserts that the will should not be used to exert control over others or to manipulate external circumstances. Instead, willpower should be directed inward, used to govern one's own thoughts and actions, to remain aligned with a certain way of thinking and behaving that leads to riches. Key concepts. Use willpower on yourself only. The legitimate use of will is to control your own thoughts and keep yourself focused on your desires with faith and purpose. Attempting to impose your will on others is morally wrong and counterproductive. Avoid using willpower on others. Trying to coerce or manipulate others, whether physically or mentally, violates their autonomy and disrupts the natural flow of the universe. Such actions can generate negative consequences and hinder your progress. Maintain positive focus. It's crucial to keep your thoughts away from doubt, fear, and negative influences. Negative thoughts can create negative impressions on the creative substance, the universe, pushing your desires away from you. Guard your attention. Be mindful of what you focus on. Avoid dwelling on poverty, illness, or any negative conditions. Instead, focus on wealth, health, and positivity to attract these qualities into your life. Help others by inspiring them. You cannot help the poor by focusing on poverty. The best way to aid others is by becoming rich yourself through creative means, thereby setting an example and opening pathways for others to follow. Control your thoughts. Use your willpower to direct your attention deliberately toward your goals and away from anything that contradicts them. This disciplined focus is essential for manifesting your desires. Example: Emily's journey to financial success. Emily is an aspiring entrepreneur who dreams of starting her own eco-friendly clothing line. She passionately believes in sustainable fashion and wants to make a positive impact on the industry. However, she faces numerous challenges, including limited capital and a saturated market. Applying willpower correctly. Directing will inward instead of trying to persuade or manipulate potential investors or worrying about competitors, Emily uses her willpower to control her own thoughts and actions. She commits to maintaining a positive mindset and focuses on her vision of a successful, sustainable brand. Avoiding negative influences, Emily consciously avoids dwelling on stories of businesses that failed or the struggles of the fashion industry. She doesn't engage in conversations that reinforce doubt or fear. Instead, she surrounds herself with success stories and aligns with communities that support her vision. Maintaining focus and purpose every day, Emily visualizes her thriving clothing line, happy customers, and the positive environmental impact of her business. She holds onto this vision with unwavering faith and purpose, allowing it to guide her decisions and actions. Taking constructive action, Emily uses her focused will to stay disciplined. She dedicates time each day to work on her designs, research sustainable materials, and learn about effective marketing strategies. Her willpower helps her persist, even when faced with setbacks. Inspiring others as Emily makes progress, she shares her journey through a blog and social media, inspiring others who share similar dreams. She becomes a beacon of possibility, demonstrating that success is achievable through positive focus and ethical practices. Outcome. Over time, Emily's dedicated focus and disciplined actions attract opportunities. She meets a mentor who offers guidance, secures a partnership with a sustainable fabric supplier, and gains a growing customer base passionate about her mission. By using her willpower correctly, focusing inward to maintain her vision and discipline, Emily turns her dream into reality without exerting control over others. Conclusion. Chapter 9 teaches that willpower is a personal tool meant to discipline oneself, not to influence or control others. By focusing your will inward to maintain positive thoughts, unwavering faith, and purposeful actions toward your goals, you align yourself with the creative forces of the universe. This alignment enables you to manifest your desires ethically and effectively, while setting a positive example for others to follow. Before moving on to the next chapter, if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel. Summary of Chapter 10: Further Use of the Will. In this chapter, Wattles expands on the concept of willpower, emphasizing the importance of controlling your focus and attention. He advises against dwelling on negative or opposing thoughts, such as past financial struggles or current societal challenges. To become rich, you must focus solely on wealth and not allow your mind to be distracted by poverty or negativity. Key concepts. Avoid negative thoughts and conversations. Refrain from recalling or discussing past financial hardships, as these thoughts mentally align you with poverty, which disrupts the flow of wealth toward you. Focus on wealth, not poverty. Dwelling on poverty or the world's challenges prevents progress. Instead, think of the riches the world is coming into and how you can contribute by becoming rich yourself. This focus will inspire others to seek wealth as well. The creative V's. Competitive mind. Wealth gained through creative thought is noble and beneficial for all. Competitive wealth, on the other hand, is about power and control over others. Focus on creative ways to achieve success, as this method elevates you and those around you. Wealth enables health, morality, and happiness. Physical health, moral greatness, and domestic happiness flourish in a life free from financial struggle. True freedom and growth come from the creative pursuit of riches, not from the competitive battle for survival. Inspire others by example. The best way to help those in poverty is to demonstrate how to achieve wealth yourself. Lead by example, showing that riches are attainable through focus, faith, and creative action. Guard your mind. Avoid exposure to pessimistic philosophies, negative news, and conflicting theories. Focus solely on the positive and optimistic, as this keeps your vision of wealth clear and undisturbed. Example. Sarah's focus on building a charity. Sarah, a passionate advocate for education, dreams of creating a global initiative to provide quality schooling to underprivileged children. She knows that achieving this requires financial success, so she decides to first focus on growing her personal wealth to support her mission. Applying willpower correctly. Letting go of past struggles. Sarah grew up in a financially struggling household. While these experiences motivated her desire to help others, she refrains from dwelling on those hardships. She focuses her thoughts on the future and the wealth she's building, rather than recounting stories of poverty. Focusing on wealth and opportunities instead of studying the global issues surrounding education inequality, Sarah focuses on the riches and resources that can be mobilized to create solutions. She avoids negative news and conversations about the dire state of education, as this could weaken her resolve. Building wealth creatively. Sarah doesn't view wealth as a means to compete with other educational initiatives, but as a creative tool to expand opportunities. She channels her energy into creating a profitable business, knowing that her success will enable her to fund her charity. Inspiring others. As Sarah begins to succeed financially, shares her story to inspire others in similar situations. She doesn't pity those in poverty, but instead celebrates their potential to grow rich. By showing how she overcame her circumstances, Sarah helps others believe they can do the same. Protecting her focus. Sarah reads optimistic stories of global improvement and keeps her mind focused on her mission. She avoids literature or discussions that could cause doubt or conflict with her vision of success. Outcome. Sarah's dedication to her vision and the creative use of her willpower leads to financial success. With her newfound wealth, she establishes her charity, helping thousands of children gain access to education. By focusing on positive outcomes and avoiding distractions, Sarah not only enriches her own life but also positively impacts the lives of others. Conclusion. Chapter 10 teaches that using willpower effectively means focusing solely on wealth and positive outcomes. Dwelling on negative thoughts, past hardships, or societal challenges will only hinder your progress. By maintaining a clear, unwavering vision of wealth and success, and leading by example, you can inspire others and help elevate the world toward greater prosperity. Before moving on to the next chapter, if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel. Summary of Chapter 11: Acting in a Certain Way. This chapter emphasizes that thinking alone is not enough to achieve wealth. Thought must be accompanied by personal action. While the creative power of thought can set things in motion to bring you what you desire, it will not materialize unless you take the appropriate steps to receive it. You must act in a certain way, meaning acting with purpose, focus, and in alignment with your vision, while using the present circumstances and opportunities available to you. Key concepts. Action complements thought. While thought brings riches toward you, action allows you to receive them. Thought without action leads to failure, as you must actively engage with the opportunities that arise. Do not wait for ideal circumstances, act in the present. Do not wait for the right environment or job to begin working toward wealth. Instead, use your current situation as a stepping stone. Focus on present action. You cannot act in the past or the future. All action must happen in the present. Put your full focus on today's tasks rather than worrying about past mistakes or future uncertainties. Give more than you receive when you act. Ensure that you give others more in use value than you receive in cash value. This mindset will ensure the flow of wealth and opportunity toward you. Avoid mystical approaches. Do not rely on occult or mysterious forces to bring you what you want. Focus on concrete, purposeful action in your current environment. Maintain faith and purpose. Keep your vision of what you want clear in your mind and take consistent, aligned action toward it. Even if your current situation doesn't seem ideal, your action will move you closer to your goal. Example: John's path to a better career. John works as a clerk in a small office, but dreams of becoming a successful entrepreneur. He spends time visualizing his future business but feels stuck in his current job. Applying action in a certain way. John's vision. John holds a clear mental picture of owning a profitable business. He keeps this vision alive through daily visualization, focusing on the wealth and success he wants to achieve. Acting in the present. Instead of waiting for the perfect opportunity to quit his job and start his business, John begins taking small actions while still working as a clerk. He uses his spare time to learn about entrepreneurship, build a network, and save money for future investments. John doesn't resent his current job but sees it as a stepping stone toward his goal. Giving more than he receives in his clerk job, John gives more in value than he receives. He helps his boss streamline operations and improve efficiency, which makes him a valuable asset to the company. This attitude builds his reputation and helps him gain valuable experience. Avoiding procrastination. John doesn't wait for a better time or feel paralyzed by the need for the perfect opportunity. He understands that waiting for the ideal conditions will only delay his progress. Instead, he acts with faith, knowing that the right opportunities will come when the time is right. Receiving the opportunity. Eventually, John's boss, impressed with his work ethics and skills, offers to fund his business idea in exchange for a partnership. John's consistent, purposeful action aligned with his vision has brought him closer to his goal of becoming an entrepreneur. Outcome. John's decision to act in the present, while holding faith in his vision, transforms his current job into a stepping stone toward his dream. By using the certain way of thinking and acting, he receives the opportunity he desires and moves closer to his ideal career. Conclusion. Chapter 11 teaches that while thought is the creative force behind wealth, it must be accompanied by purposeful action in the present. You cannot wait for ideal circumstances or rely solely on visualization. To achieve your goals, act where you are, give more than you receive, and maintain faith that your efforts will bring the opportunities you desire. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel.